So, with that, Echo, I don't know if you got anyone that wants to support this podcast. If you want to maybe let them know how they can do that. I know it's a little of a rough transition. I got to kind of decompress over on my side a little bit.
Yeah, fully. Make it brief. So, we'll start with Jocko Store. That's where you can get the shirts, hoodies, rash guards, beanies pretty soon, if they're not up already, hats, whatnot. Anyway, go on there, jockostore.com, and if you like something, get something. It's a good way to support. Also, originmaine.com. Origin is the company. All made in America. Gis for jiu-jitsu. When you start jiu-jitsu, even if you already started jiu-jitsu, get an Origin gi. Made in America. Good gis too. My favorite gi by far. Also, they got rash guards and, sweat stuff like sweatsuits and whatnot. Most comfortable ones I've ever had. I went into that last time, or maybe not last time, but a few episodes ago. I'm not going to go into it this time. But really good stuff. OriginMaine.com. Good way to support and support yourself. Also on Origin Maine is Jocko Supplements. Support yourself big time with this one. New supplement called Mulk Protein Drink Powder. Is it protein powder? Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, protein drink. It's a good one. It is mint chocolate chip, if you're concerned about the flavor. Jocko's favorite flavor, from what I understand. Also, Discipline, which is kind of a nootropic, but we call it a pre-mission cognitive enhancing supplement on top of physically enhancing supplement, for lack of a better term. Also, Super Krill Oil and Joint Warfare. These are for your joints, omega-3s, and general, and antioxidants too, by the way. So that's an important one, I think. Good way to support yourself, of course. Also, onit.com/Jocko. This is where we get our fitness gear. Really good stuff. If you're starting kettlebells, get the cool ones. That's what I did. The primal bells. There's other stuff on there, like cool jump ropes and what do you call them? Steel bells. You can get creative with your workouts on that one. They got some really, really good equipment on there. Also, when you buy the books, The Fortunate Son and Marine, The Life of Chesty Puller, I got all the books organized by episode on jockopodcast.com. So you go on the top, you click on books from the episodes. Got them all organized. Click through there. Take it to Amazon and, get your book. Get your book from there. Good way to support. Also, if you want Jocko white tea, that's on Amazon as well. But I'm going to put it on Jocko Store, so you can check there too. Actually, just go to jockotea.com. That's kind of the depot, the online depot for where you can get Jocko white tea. But it's available in a lot of places, kind of everywhere on the internet. Probably be in like 7-Eleven. That'd be a good spot so you can get it that night, whatever. Either way, good way to support yourself and support the podcast if you want to. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, however you listen to podcasts, just subscribe. Seems easy, seems obvious, but, easy way to support. Also on YouTube, we do have a YouTube channel, video version of this podcast. Also excerpts on there if you want to share little tidbits, like little messages or clips from the podcast with like your friend or whatever. So you don't have to share the whole 3-hour, 4-hour in some cases podcast, Also, Psychological Warfare, if you don't know what that is, it's an album on iTunes, Google Play, wherever you buy MP3s. It's an album with tracks where each track is Jocko telling you how to fight past these weak points in your campaign against weakness when you're on the path. So you can skip the workout. You feel like skipping the workout, you're not in the mood. Psychological Warfare has a track for that. If you're going to slip on the diet, you're having a craving or something like this, there's a track for that too. Jocko will tell you why you shouldn't skip on the diet. 100% effective. It's a good one. It's called Psychological Warfare. Jocko Willing.
Speaking of subscribing, we have a new podcast out. It's the Warrior Kid Podcast. Ask Uncle Jake. It's aimed at kids, so it's completely age appropriate for kids. But I'll tell you that Uncle Jake has lessons for everyone. Parents, teachers, coaches, that type of situation. Check it out. Subscribe to it or whatever. There's a new Warrior Kid book coming out. The first Warrior Kid book was Way of the Warrior Kid, From Wimpy to Warrior, the Navy SEAL way. The new book is called Mark's Mission. If you want it, order it now. Tell your bookstores to get it now so that the publisher prints enough for you to get one. If you wait, you won't get one when it comes out. It'll be back ordered like has happened with all the other books that I've put out. The other books that I've put out and you can still get are Extreme Ownership, Leadership, Combat Leadership, Discipline Equals Freedom, Field Manual. That's a field manual on Discipline Equals Freedom. That's pretty self-explanatory. Also, Leif Babin and I have a new book coming out. Leif is my brother who I wrote Extreme Ownership with, and we have a new book coming out in September. It's called The Dichotomy of Leadership. You can pre-order that now as well. And again, if you want to get it when it comes out, pre-order it now so you don't have to wait because the publisher doesn't print enough copies because they don't understand what's happening. Also, I have a leadership and management consulting company. It's me, Leif Babin, JP Donnell, Dave Burke. It's called Echelon Front. If you want some of that, go to echelonfront.com. We also have the Muster, which is our leadership conference. There's 2 of them this year. If you want to come to it, go to extremeownership.com. We also have the Roll Call, which is military, law enforcement, firefighter, paramedic, other first responder. It's a leadership conference specifically for you, one day. That's going to be in Dallas, Texas. Both those, or all those events, the Muster and the Roll Call, you can register at extremeownership.com. They're all going to sell out. I think actually one of them's pretty close to selling out right now, the first one. So register now if you want to come. And again, this is the first time we've done a closely related series of episodes. So the next one will be 123. We're releasing them all at the same time, so you'll be able to listen to that one immediately when you're done with this one so that you can hear Jake, what he's been through, what he's learned. And it's available now. And until then, this is Echo and Jocko. Out.